Hello there, everyone. My name is Vince. Welcome to the channel. And a whole bunch of the very cool gang have asked over and over again for Makita deals, which, I got to be honest, this year have been few and far between until now. We have savings for you on Makita across so many products that I just was like, this is what they've been asking for. It's finally happening. I have to make a video about it, like right now. In addition to that, we have a flash sale. Not to mention, the Makita deal is a flash sale as well. But there's also going to be part of this stream a Metabo and Metabo HPT flash sale. Now, here's the deal. You're going to have to keep your eyeballs and ear holes open because there are very specific codes to score the deals. Now, if you're wondering, like, oh, it's probably going to be like maybe like insignificant Makita tools. Like, it can't be their biggest and best tools. No, literally, their beam saw, it's brand new. It's like just came out. This beam saw is going to be part of the deal. We're going to show you a way to save more money. Matter of fact, we're going to show you the only way to save any money on that beam saw, as well as a whole bunch of other tools. But before we get started, I want to say hello to everybody that tuned in early, like Max B, as well as D-Sack. What's up, Cuzbo? How you doing? Crazy Mike is here from the Mod Squad. Hello, Crazy Michael. We got John Crishfield. Hi, buddy. Max B's back. He says, Makita. Everybody's been waiting for the Makita deals, says Jose. Whoa, look it. Let me see who else. This is awesome. We appreciate that, Max. That's why we did it. What's up, Kenneth Sears? How you doing, my friend? It's good to see you. We got Matt Reyes tapping in big time, as well as Willie Gill. He says Makita deals are garbage this year because we're doing what we can do. Z's big times here. He says ZZ Malone. What's up, everyone? What's up, ZZ Malone and fam? I hope you're doing well. Hope everything's going. ZZ Malone's got his business off the ground. And I hope everything's going well with it. I hope I'm not saying stuff I shouldn't be saying about it, but I hope you're doing good and everybody's doing good, ZZ. Let's get to... Oh, and Cody Hernandez is here. Hello, Cody. All right. Here's the deal. Phantom Zero needs to be here for Metabo. I know, he loves the Metabo. Okay. Now... Here's the deal. We're going to shrink this up. And look, here's the thing. This is what I have to say about this. This is all limited time only. It's going to end tonight at 11:59 p.m. Central Time. Here's the thing with it. It is a beast. Here's the thing with it. Like Makita regularly priced is not inexpensive by any stretch of the imagination. So if you can get money off of it, I think you should, I think anybody that runs a Makita platform understands that. Right now, they're doing a sliding, let me read it. It's $30 to $80 off on select Makita orders over of $199 or more with code CYBERTEAL, okay? So purchase $199 of select Makita items and save $30 when you use code CYBERTEAL during checkout. Or purchase $299, save $50 with code $399 plus, and save $80 with code. The discount will apply in-cart to qualifying orders with the correct code use. Maximum discount of $80 per order. This promotion is valid for online purchases only. It expires today at 11:59 p.m. Central Time. Not valid on prior purchases. May not combine with other promotions. It may not combine with other promotions. What's up, Balaki? How you doing? So Blocky says Makita was great 10 to 12 years ago. What happened to them, Vince? I think that they're still great. I think that they still have a very expansive platform. I think that they have a lot of thought that goes into their products and tools. I think that in a crowded space, if you're not in front of people constantly, people are thinking that you're not doing anything. I think that's where, That's where a lot of the brands. This isn't like even 10 to 12 years ago. The internet wasn't as prevalent as it is just a decade ago, right? So here's the thing, with the constant in your face that some of the other brands do, it's hard to compete when maybe your advertising budget isn't as high. Now, here's the deal. They put a lot of that advertising budget into our R&D and producing the tools. So I think that they have the wide breadth of tools, and I think that they still make great tools. A lot of form, a lot of function. Thing is that, I've said this over and over again. If nobody knows, if you could be the best at something, it doesn't matter if nobody knows about it, right? So that's my stance on it. You can see here, it's 1409 for the 16 and 5/16 circular saw kit. It's a beam saw. We'll cut clear cut a 6x6 one pass. It's coming with that 40 volt battery. You're getting the rapid charger. It's at 1409. You're gonna get $80 off with the code CYBERTEAL. Let's add it to the cart. See how it works out. Oh yeah, CYBERTEAL. Let's hit apply. So you can see the $80 comes off. You're getting free shipping. You're at $13.29. You're at $13.29. Max B says, things didn't really go wild with the internet tools until like 2017, 2019. I gotta be honest, like, I have to agree with that. Like, yeah, 2017, 2019, 2020. I mean, like, things started to really pop off, and you have to understand, like, tool companies especially, you're talking about a lot of, like, people that they're seasoned veterans in power tools and such. And they I don't know, like, a lot of them they're like me, a creature of habit. I'm not that quick to shift when I feel like I have something that works. The problem is that there's the quick and then there's the dead. So sometimes you have to pivot to stay alive. Now, in other, like Max is saying, in other nations, they don't necessarily, like person to person sales and network marketing sales, and that is a lot more prevalent in other cultures than here in the US. So, like Max is saying, like, they have a strong foothold overseas that they don't necessarily have here in North America. Problem is with that, though, is that we'll still have to say it, like, the United States of America is still the largest economy in the world. So you still want to have a presence here. And that's why I'm glad we have this huge deal today. All right, so this is one that I think, and look, if you're on the platform, you're on the platform. You're going to want to save some money, right? So if you can save $80, you save $80. That's why a lot of people have been asking. That's why I'm sharing the deals. Let's remove that one. Let's move on to, here's another one. A lot of people love Makita's double bevel sliding compound motor saw, and I think it's great. I don't own this saw. Okay, I do own this saw. I think it's great for what it is. If you cut a whole bunch of 6x6s, you're a deck builder. You're saving time by using this saw. Here's the thing: if you're in a shop setting, a lot of people love the motor saw because of the rail system. This saw is on a carriage that slides along the rails. The rails stay stationary, so you're able to put this in a shop setting closer to a wall. You don't have to worry about that backspace. Right now, the 40-volt Max XGT 12-inch double bevel slider is at, and this is a kit, is at $1569. You can save $80 on that right now until 11:59 Central Time. What's up there, still, Phil? How you doing? If you've been waiting, now might be the time. I'll tell you this: when we met with Makita and we had gone down to their training facility first time, and that's how like old school they are. They have a training facility down in Hotlanta, and it was the first time anyone from outside the company had been to that training facility. Okay, and it's impressive. It's an impressive space with a lot of tools. It's pretty cool, but you know, like they finally opened it up to social media. So you know, a lot of great creators went down. It was great to spend time with them. You know, we have it all. We have live streams. Rob Robillard was there. We got him on stream. We got working with Matt was there. A lot of great people were there, hang out with and talk to and go over. But Makita was kind of like, this was their stance. Their stance was, we're not going to race to the bottom to try to meet price points at the big boxes. That's pretty much what they told us. We're not going to race to the bottom and meet these crazy price points. We can't deliver the tool that we want to deliver at those price points. So we have to focus on the trades professionals. That's pretty much the message they said to us, and I can respect that. I can respect it. There you go. If you need some 40-volt batteries, remember this 5 amp hour battery is operating at 40 volts. That means if you were to compare it to a platform that was 20 volts or 18 volts, okay, this would be a 10 amp hour battery. Okay, it's at 309. They're going to take $50 off of that battery for a limited time. Still, Phil, nothing. All right, they have, and I picked out. So what I did was, there's a link in the description for those of you that don't use the YouTube shopping button. For those of you that do use the YouTube shopping button, I put the items that I'm just going to be honest about it. They interest me the most. I was like, these are interesting, and it's a value if you could get them at a discount. This is the XGT cordless 3-inch by 21-inch belt sander. Okay. You have a whole bunch in here. It's at $402.77. It is a kit. I'll be honest. If you just wanted the belt sander and you didn't want the clamps and the guide and the extra belts, which I would probably get the extra belts, the guide rule, you would just add, and that's including all of these. Okay, here's the thing: if you just wanted the sander and the belts, you can get that. I want to make sure here. I want to see something. Where is it at? Okay, so you would come down here and you'd add the components that you wanted. I would take the sander and the extra belts. Okay, but in the meantime, if you did want the clamps and the guide rail, okay, you can get. Let's just make sure for I misspeak. Cyber Teal. I'm gonna hit apply. Not applied. I guess it doesn't apply. I guess it's not a qualifier. It's not a qualifying item. No, it's still interesting to me. Let's remove that one. Here we go. This is the Makita 40-volt max XGT 2-gallon quiet series compressor. Okay, so quiet series. This operates at 68 decibels. It's at $499. Get $80 off. That brings it down all the way to $419 with CyberTeal. It will work on this one. See, it says code CyberTeal here. All right. Yo, hello. What's up, Kevin Smith? And Toolbox One. There you go. Here's one I really love. This is also in a video. This is the new. This is not XGT. This is LXT. So for those of you that are, I need a track saw. What's your favorite? Says Jason Anderson. I gotta be honest with you. I love the idea of a track saw. I literally, I'm like, what do you go with? I think there's a lot of great options. I think you matter of fact, you could probably get the Makita one. We're going to find it. I would suggest getting the Makita. I feel like they invent. I'm going to say something blasphemous. It might not be true. I think Makita invented the track saw. This is that 4-mode impact. This is the most balanced impact driver on the planet. It's at $249. You get $30 off. It brings it to $219. This is their newest impact driver, their most feature-rich impact driver. You can see all the modes. Look at the halo light. How you doing, Charlton Zimmerman? So there you go. It's pretty funny. Charlton Zimmerman says you clear of the snow. We have like rain and sleet here. It's still chilly and damp. Not fun. I think I would prefer the snow. And Max B says, but if you must have a track saw, get the Makita. I told you, we got big fans of Makitas on the channel. Here's one everybody's been making a big deal out of. You could get this free, or you could get it with the promotional code CyberTeal. It's up to you. It's at $214. You're going to get $30 off if you use CyberTeal. Or you can buy an item and get it for free. People have been making, like, these job site blowers, people have really been making a big deal about them. Cool. And here's another one. Left line of sight, Circ Saw. It's a 6.5. 6.5 is so nice and compact, but so capable. That's why I love running a 6.5. It's at $249. You're going to get $30 off. Brings it down to $219. I like it a lot. Now, let's go to the Makita store. And let's see if they have a track saw that's part of the promo. Here it is. So this is the LXT. What is this? I guess it comes with more stuff. 6.5 plunge saw. Okay. I feel like a lot of you would probably prefer either like the 6.5 with a rail at $589 here, or maybe like even one of these LXTs. Look at the kitty cats. Here, you want to say hi to the cat? Look at them. Come here, Chimo. Cheeto's over here. And Rory's right there. Look at her. She is so adorable. There you go. 6.5 plunge circular saw with rail in a case. $589. Here's the deal on this. You're at $589. They have additional rails at $124.99. Plus you're getting $80 off CyberTeal. What's up, Joshua Delgato? How you doing? I mean, I would confidently suggest Makita to you. It's corded. You don't have to worry about batteries. That's what I wanted to confirm. Here's the deal. Like, did you not see any of that? Here's the deal. That's pretty funny. It could be an outlier. It doesn't have to be on one of your battery platforms. This is a corded track saw. Now, DeWalt makes a good corded track saw. I've actually used that in the past. You could get Makita corded. This way, if it's not on your primary battery platform, you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about it. Next up, we got some Metabo, HPT, and Metabo deals. Here's the deal on HPT. You got to use code CYBERGREEN. Now, I had put this one up in the past because for you carpenters that are doing concrete forms, This is a duplex nailer. It's a kit. It comes with the multi-volt battery, which means it will not only operate their 18-volt tools, it will operate their 36-volt tools. It's got the multi-volt charger, has a bag. Here's the thing. It's a $469. Right now, if you use Cyber Green, it brings it down by $60, makes it $419 in the cart, okay? Here's the thing. Duplex nails right now are $35.99. You can get $10 off of those. Brings this is a 2,000 pack of duplex nails. Brings it down to $25.99. The competition for 2,000 nails is like $110 or more. Okay, so you can get, like, you pretty much can get the nailer, and then, like, depending on how much you're doing, the nailer will pay for itself over time. I like this one. I definitely put them in the YouTube shopping cart. All you got to worry about is overpaying, says Steve G. It's the truth. That's all you got to worry about. You never want to overpay. All right, Crazy Mike. Thanks for stopping in. Here's another one. Metabo HPT. This is a kit. This is the rear handle circ saw, okay? And here's the other thing about Metabo HPT, which is pretty cool. Limited lifetime warranty on all their tools, okay? This is coming with their multi-volt battery. You're getting the saw. It's at $299. You're going to get $60 off. This is one of those deals where you can buy the bare tool from your main battery platform and spend more, or you can buy this kit, save money, and just, you know, have it on the truck. Like, this is one where it's okay to have the outlier, to have have the battery. Like, this is a solid deal right here on this saw. This is a solid deal at $299. Okay, then to have it get another $60 off at $239. This is just a no-brainer. This is a no-brainer, as they call it. So, Steve G. Kenneth Sears, you have a good day too, my friend. Kenneth says you have a good day today. Got to tell you, I don't know. I think it's the weather. Steve G says Metabo is 90% the performance of Makita at half the price. I will say this. Maybe Metabo HPT doesn't have all the bells and whistles of a Makita, but when it comes to nailers, this rear handle circular saw, like, it's got all the juices. It's got all the juices you need. You know what I mean? But even with the circular saw, it's got your bevel. It's got your bevel stops in place. Like, this is a good saw. This is a great deal right here. Mark it down. This is a great deal. Share this video out to anybody that needs a great deal on a rear handle circular saw. Let's move on. Here's one, triple hammer. You're getting $25 off. This is Metabo's. This is their legendary impact driver. It's got 3 hammer and anvils as opposed to 2 or 1. It's got a third more or 2/3 more hammer and anvils. It's unbelievable, okay? You're getting 2 batteries, charger, in a hard case at $199 right now during this live stream, or until the end of the night after the live stream ends. You're going to get an additional $25 off if you use the code CYBERGREEN. It's like the Incredible Hulk, but smaller and more compact. Okay. Here's one I really like. This is a combo kit. Drill driver, impact driver. It's not the triple hammer, but it's still a quality. First of all, limited lifetime warranty on these. You're getting 2 2-amp-hour batteries, charger in a bag. This is a great kit. This is a really great kit for like a starter, okay? Like somebody, a homeowner, DIY, or somebody just getting into trades. But it's still a nice compact kit, period. At $149, then they're taking another $10 off, $139. Like, you're going to be hard-pressed to find more bang for your buck out there right now. All right, and if you needed a grinder, and I'm not talking about lunch. I know it's lunchtime, but if you needed grinders, okay, right now we got the corded Metabo. Legendary. This is Metabo, not Metabo HPT, just so you know. Legendary grinder performance, $99. They're going to mark it down to $89, okay? Buy a dozen. Every time I talk about X-Lock ever in a video or on stream, inevitably 6 people always go, I just have, a dozen grinders on my worktop. I don't care about quick accessory changes. Well, here you go. This is if you don't care about quick accessory changes. You buy a dozen of these or a half a dozen of these. It's not a big deal, right? $99 until tonight. And then here's one I just found interesting. It's the Metabo corner paint remover. It literally takes the paint off of anything. Now, is it a very highly specialized tool? Yes, it is. It's very highly specialized. Did I think it was interesting and wanted to add it here? Yes, I did. That's it. Literally, I'm like, man, that's pretty cool. The other thing is that the tool that I did have, the trencher, okay, the concrete trencher from Metabo, sold out right now. So I was going to put in the stream to look it over because it didn't make sense to do it. But I'm like, what else is very interesting? Metabo has a very storied history of just specialized metalworking and masonry tools. I mean, if you're doing industrial work, like a lot of times you're on Metabo, but they just announced that Metabo and Metabo HPT will be merging. Everything's going to fall under one of the names. Can't remember which one it is, though. Just saying. Let me see here. Steve G says that circular saw is so light compared to any other circular saw I have tried. I gotta be honest. I mean, like, it's just it's kind of similar to a deal from a few years, like 2 years ago. It was 2 years ago, where one of the companies, they had their rear handle circular saw in a kit. It was like around that price, plus they were giving you 2 additional batteries at the time. It's like, this is one you just buy because the price is so good. It gets you into a secondary platform, yes, but like, who cares? You're getting all them batteries. Let me see. All right, everybody, listen, here's the deal. I'm hoping that you've gotten the deals that you want. Share out this video for somebody that you don't want to ever have to pay full price for tools ever again, because hopefully they'll get subscribed and enable all notifications. I'm going to get back to it. Listen, I want to say a special thank you for all of you tuning in on your lunch, hanging out with me. I really needed it to decompress today. I really appreciate all of you. Thank you for being here, and I hope to see you all on the next one.